And welcome back to the Champions Cup Part 4, the finale. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night.
And that was only a wee teaser of this channel. That was only one fed out of a big 1,000. Almost botched that and only made it 100, but no, it's 1,000. 1,000 feds. No, I don't know if it's actually 1,000 because some things say 1,015, some say 997, some says 1,001, and then the actual thing says 999. So to be honest, I don't know which one's correct, but anyway, we're around about the 1,000 fed, and as you can tell by the picture, the Rangers badge, the Rangers career mode, there's been there's been two of them, FIFA 15 and FIFA 17. Probably would have did one in FIFA 14, but back in FIFA 14 I was pish. And well, in FIFA 15, because that's where that audio at the beginning was from. So yeah, basically why the Rangers badge. I mean, you could stick F1 shit on this, but let's talk through the other shit. Walking Dead, did a couple of Walking Dead reviews, well, they're still going, like, so the Rangers career mode and the WWE, so that's why they're all on it. But yeah, the Walking Dead, that's on it, because do the reviews and the predictions, and I did like how many survivors will he kill. Nice, so they've been a big part of the 1,000 episodes on this pish channel. To be honest, there's probably about a good 700 vids on this channel that I could just delete because they're that pish and they've got about one view. It was only like last year I actually took YouTube serious. I went from like 180 subs to like 625. Now that's pish, but it's no bad at the same time. Big Benoit, he's featured in this channel a lot. Big Chris, he's the Lord and Savior. See God, he can go hang himself, right? Benoit, no pun intended. Like, cause Big Benoit, he knows his way around a rope. The family's dead and all, but Benoit, he's always in your heart. He's up in the sky. And then there's Big Match John over in the bottom right corner. Yeah, so yeah, that's basically summing up the WWE thing. What else could you stick in here? GTA. Not really, didn't really play that much. Well, there's San Andreas walkthrough, GTA 4. Well, GTA 4 isn't one even complete, and if you want to see that complete, you can leave that down below. But about 5 people are going to watch this, and if you made it this far, leave a comment, right? But yeah, so the 1,000 video, it's not like, oh, thank you, subscribe. No, it's because I'm the one that did it, right? It's not like the subscribers uploaded the vid. It's not like a 1,000 subscriber celebration, but that will be getting done when I get to 1,000 subs, which could be in the next 10 years. To be honest, it could be done like, obviously not Christmas, but by Christmas it could be over like 700, and then you're on your way. If you get to 750, only 250 more, and it's not that hard, because Christmas, that's when the revenue comes in, making that $10 a week shit. That's what I've been doing recently. Well, when FIFA came out, like, for me, like $30 in a month. Was it $30? No, it was like 15. The views were like 30,000. So, seeing FIFA comes out, this channel's singing. Seeing FIFA's know it, this channel's hanging. Well, obviously it's out all year, but once the Rangers crew though, 100 views a vid, well, that's basically what it's doing. Like, there'll be more of that, right? I know people actually comment in the Rangers career mode. The odd people comment in the Walking Dead reviews and the WWE, but the Rangers career mode is where it's at. So, yeah, that's basically been it. 1,000 video celebration. I tried to make sure it was the 1,000 video, but to be honest, see if it was, who is going to give one shit? It's here, it's at the door. 9/11, Hillsborough, all those sick things, but we'll leave this video with the Good Night segment playing. So until next time, good night.
Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. And good night. 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 And good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.